Good evening. This is an extraordinary period.
There are 700 billion reasons for us to do a story on Wall Street, and we will, but this week we decided not to. Instead, we present 3 stories that have gotten little or no press coverage due to the current financial turmoil. Welcome to Collateral. The Defense Authorization Act of 2006 gave the President the power to deploy troops inside the U.S. Now it seems the Army is starting to prepare. According to a September 8th article in the Army Times, an infantry brigade has begun training as an on-call federal response force for natural or man-made emergencies and disasters, including terrorist attacks. The 3rd Infantry Division's 1st Brigade will be under the control of NORTHCOM, which was established in 2002 to control homeland defense efforts. According to the Army Times, the soldiers will help with civil unrest. They will learn how to use crowd and traffic control equipment and non-lethal weapons designed to subdue unruly or dangerous individuals without killing them. Those of you that saw the riot police in St. Paul during the Republican National Convention may wonder why we need additional forces. Apparently, our government expects growing civil unrest. Scientists fear that high quantities of the greenhouse gas methane, 20 times more potent than carbon dioxide, are being released from beneath the Arctic Sea as the water warms. So far, they have had no concrete evidence that this was happening. Now they do. As reported in the UK Independent, researchers have seen areas of sea foaming with gas bubbling up through methane chimneys rising from the sea floor. They believe that the subsea layer of permafrost, which has acted like a lid to prevent the gas from escaping, has melted away to allow methane to rise from underground deposits formed before the last ice age. However, scientists cannot yet say just how much methane is being released in this fashion into the atmosphere. "27 million men, women, and children are enslaved worldwide, more than at any time in human history, and it is not limited to the underdeveloped world. Sex slaves and bonded laborers can be found in almost all of the world's big cities." Here's an excerpt from Benjamin Skinner's article on the subject. "Parents in desperate straits may sell their children, or at least be susceptible to scams that will allow the slave trader to take control over the lives of their sons and daughters. Young women in poverty-ridden communities are more likely to take risks on job offers in faraway locations. The poor are apt to accept loans that slave traders can later manipulate to steal their freedom. Thousands of traffickers lure children from impoverished rural parents with promises of scholarships, free schooling, and a better life." According to the U.S. Department of Justice, 17,500 slaves cross into the U.S. every year. That's it for now. You can go to our site and vote for the story that bugs you the most. We'll take it and make a full-length story out of it sometime in the coming weeks. See you next week.